Welcome back, everyone. John and I wanted to talk briefly today to you about what issues should you be considering as we start the new year. We just want to go over a few of the attached bullet points that you'll find in this email and see if any of it would be relevant to you. As always, please don't hesitate to contact us if you would like to discuss further. But the first is always reviewing your goals. Which goals did you hit in 2022? Which do you have for the new year? What's changed in your life? Are there any upcoming large events or milestones like the birth of a child, kids going to college, you're nearing retirement? These are all big topics and life events that can affect your financial plan. So revisiting those on an annual basis, especially at the beginning of the year, is a good practice.
Yeah, now's a great time to look over your income and expenses from last year, just to review, how much did you spend on different categories? How much money did you hopefully have left over? It's really important to understand these pieces to be able to plan for the upcoming year. It's just a great time to see where there are things that you struggled with that you need to focus on this year. Do you have extra cash flow and you can consider even increasing your retirement contributions or other savings by even just 1%. If you make that a habit every year, it can add up very quickly and is good to consider.
Of course, first quarter, we are looking at and thinking a lot about tax time coming up April 15th. So this is a good time to start organizing your documents, having those conversations with us. What are the remaining strategies I can take advantage of, like HSA contributions to health savings accounts, IRA and Roth contributions if you're eligible? Would it make sense to start doing Roth conversions this year? There's an opportunity based on recent law passing that bumped back the required distribution age by a year to age 73. So you've got an extra year to do some tax planning there. TD Ameritrade will start releasing their 1099s at the end of this month, and then there'll be multiple cycles in January, February, early March to where you'll start receiving those tax documents.
Insurance is another area that's always good to consider, whether it's life insurance, disability insurance, your homeowner's insurance. Just, have you had a life change? Have you had another child? Did you buy a bigger home? Those are things that could necessitate thinking about your life insurance coverage and whether you need to increase it, or maybe you've paid down some debts and you could actually decrease that coverage. Home insurance, it's good to try to review that every couple of years just to get a quote. The marketplace is changing and carriers adjust their rates based on weather events or claims that happened in the past year. So when's the last time that you had someone re-quote your home insurance just to see if there's another company that might be a little more competitive for you? As your income goes up, your disability insurance coverage, you want to keep in mind those limits and if you need to increase that. But it's just a great time to just do a kind of a quick once over if you're not sure if there's something that could impact how much coverage you need, or an umbrella insurance policy. Do you have one of those? Don't forget those. We're here to help talk about how much you need and why.
Absolutely. Lastly, your estate plan. When was the last time you looked at your legal documents? Well, first and foremost, do you have your legal documents? Do you have a will, powers of attorney, advance directive, living will? That's first and foremost to get those in place. But revisiting who your beneficiaries are listed, who are the people named in your will as your executor or trustee, who are your powers of attorney? Are there any changes you might want to make to those? And kind of going back to insurance and many of these topics, how has your estate changed? Do you need to consider adding a trust or retitling things or updating beneficiaries? That's a good practice to do every few years as well, because life changes and you want to make sure those are still applicable to you.
So we have an entire checklist that we're going to put. If you look in the description below, there will be a link to download that. And we just hope that you have a great 2023. Reach out to us if there's anything that we can be doing differently for this year for you. And we just want to help you to continue to reach your financial goals. So thank you all so much, and we look forward to a great year.